Today, our presiding officer is an enthusiastic youth leader, hails from City Mahabagi, Welisara. Her school is AI Ashraf Mahavidyalaya. She is 15 years old. Her hobby is dancing. Her ambition is to be a lawyer. Put your hands together and welcoming our president, Fatima Dihana.
I am excited to embark in this journey. With each and every one, we strive not to enhance our communicating skills but also to build a strong leaders in this society. So I would like this year we will be focusing on to create a dynamic environment. So I hope we'll do a great job today in this. Good afternoon, everybody. As the secretary, now I will be presenting the minute of the meeting held on the 2nd of February 2025. First, as we were introduced to Toastmaster Ilyas Abdul and Toastmaster Hisham Said. That day, 6 students were present and the meeting started at about 2:30 p.m. First, we were introduced our partners to others by giving a small speech about them. We also learned many things about church. After that, we held a nomination and 4 officers were chosen for the first 4 sessions of the Youth Leadership Program. After that, I would like to know are the minutes are in order and I would like someone to second it. Anyone? Are the minutes are in order? Thank you. A retired banker who is attached to Saudi American Bank and he was a Gavel counselor and he was a charter member and a former president of Serendi Toastmasters Club and he is a president of Sri Lankan Expatriate Society and he would always say that we can count the money we have but we cannot count the time we have to live. So I would like to call our Toastmaster Ilyas to do us the education segment. Thank you.
This was our motto. So let us rise and recite the motto. First thing Sergeant and President should do, if Sergeant are missing, the President should do. Okay. Our motto, please. Please raise, recite our motto after me. Recite our motto after me. I would invite our Sergeant Arms to do that. Come back here. For better listening. For better listening.
For better listening.
For better thinking.
For better thinking.
For better speaking.
For better speaking.
We learn by doing.
We learn by doing.
Thank you. Please be seated. Give a round of applause.
Actually, we have few evaluators now. While the others are speaking, you need to keep a note of the evaluation of the speaker, their speech. Now, if you go to the page number 12, okay, and you will see the evaluation criteria is there. Now, these speakers today, they will be delivering speeches and just go through the criteria which is there, okay, and you make your notes. You don't.
Our time, I will explain you the timings again and show you the color cards that she is going to show you.
Hello, my name is Fatima Dania and I'm the Vice President and I'm going to show the timing and the color cards because facing for your time I will show this and this green card is for 4 minutes and the amber is for 4.5 minutes and The red card is for 5 minutes and you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. Thank you. Before I start my speech, I would like to ask a question from you all. Well, what is the greatest mistake a person can make? Actually, I make mistakes continuously. My mom always said me to overcome my silly fear in front of people. As I'm not a coward, so you should never become afraid when you get an opportunity. Because a second of a time is very valuable for every person to lead a better success. Is it true? So, I'm Danya and let's hop into my own experience. Actually, I lied to my mom. Actually, that is a bad habit. I should not do that because my mom has a lot of trust in me because I am her child. But if I lie, I will never gain her trust and it will never happen. I should not expect that thing. So, my mom always said me to don't lie for anyone. You should be a very good person. So we should not lie. Actually, before a couple of months ago, I remembered a story that really happened to me. My mom handed work and I didn't do it properly. It is to feed the little baby nestling, but I didn't feed it. But I think it must have suffered because of hunger. And the very next day, it was lying dead. How will I answer my mom because I have done a very bad mistake? So I thought to make up some of lie stories to save me. But I ended up getting caught to her because my mom always said do not lie, but I did that. So, and after that I learned something that lying is a crime. And to learning from your mistake means to activity, analyze and understand the reason behind the mistake you've made and extract valuable lessons from it and use that knowledge to avoid repeating the similar error in the future. And parents and the elderly are the people who have more experience than us, so we must treat them. But we are not in a situation to hear their advices because we are still children and we live in the world full of imaginations. But we still didn't know the value of their advices because in the future I think we will get to know. And they are always here to guide us. And they are always guiding us to the right path. Always we should try to correct our mistakes, like be sincere in our apology, evaluate the extent of the harm, we should not dwell on mistakes, and we should determine the cause of the error. Actually, I was a very clumsy person, and now I'm not because I follow these. Because I always analyze the cause, I always extract lessons, I always think twice before doing something. And we should also follow that because in the future we will try to do it. And if we didn't, we should practice them to do. And sometimes I acknowledge my mistake every time and sometimes I show anger to my mom. If I do something, I always throw those all anger on my mom. And my mom always said, why are you throwing that anger on me? Because you should determine the mistake. Because the mistake is done by you. So you should know how to fix the mistake that you have done. But I didn't realize it. And after that I realized my mom haven't done anything. I'm the one who is throwing anger on her. And that's a very bad habit. And actually I still have that. And now I'm thinking it's not a very good habit. And why is mistake very important for us? Actually, it always allows us to become a better decision maker and it allows us to have more self-confidence and awareness and it also encourages a growth mindset. And dear fellow participants, are you thinking the parents who always spends money for tuition classes are the people who always want us not to free any time? Well, I also thought the same thing. And after that, I asked my mom, why are you always sending me to tuition classes? I want to be free every time. And what my mom said actually blew my mind, because my mom said we are the person who are going to rule the next future. So we must know everything. And my mom said she don't like us to be ridiculed by others because of our mistakes. Actually, it made my mind blow. And if we get failed in an opportunity, we can't bear it. And if we get sad for something, and even our parents can't bear it as the same way. So we must know it, and we should never do anything like that. And then I learned something, that the person is made by the lessons, and life is not an easy lesson to complete, and mistakes help us move forward, make us interesting, and make us learn and grow and become a better person and a more compassionate human and a better leader. Thank you.
Give a round of applause to Dani. Solar system. System of solar. Do that, may I invite you to please.
Now I will be talking about the marvelous solar system. The solar system is a gravitational bond system which consists of the sun and the objects that revolve around it. It was formed about 4.6 billion years ago when a molecular cloud collapsed, forming the sun and the protoplanetary disk. There are 8 planets in our solar system. They are divided into 2 parts: the inner planets and the outer planets. The inner planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and the outer planets are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The inner planets and the outer planets are divided by the asteroid belt. The closest planet to the sun is Mercury. It is the smallest planet and the fastest to revolve around the sun. Even if it's the closest to the sun, it is not the hottest. The hottest planet is the second planet, that is Venus. Venus is the closest planet to Earth, and it is at nearly the same size as Earth. Earth is our mother planet. It is the only planet that has life. That is because there is water, and the only planet with water in our solar system is Earth, our planet Earth. 70.8% of the Earth is covered with water. Then let's talk about Mars. Mars is called the red planet, and it is also called as the dust planet. It has 2 moons, Phobos and Deimos. It is the 4th planet, and even if it looks hot on surface, it is very hot. Now let's talk about Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system, and people call it the gas giant. It has a red spot that is actually a giant storm, and it is also 3 times bigger than the Earth. It has 67 natural satellites revolving around. Next is Saturn. It is the 6th planet, and it is the beautiful planet in the whole solar system. It has beautiful set of rings that you can see when looking at from a telescope. Those rings are made of water, ice particles, and dust. It has 62 moons. Uranus is the 7th planet and the coldest. And there are many more. So stay here, scientists are discovering the mysteries of the solar system and analyzing message.
Good evening, dear YP participants and our fellow Toastmasters. I'm glad to evaluate our secretary, Dulaya. As far as I want to know is, her opening was really great, and I'm studying in Sinhala medium, but she is in English medium. But then I got to know what is inner planets and outer planets, because I haven't studied in that way, because I'm studying in a different language. And today I get to know that it is called inner planets and outer planets in English. And thank you, Dulaya, for that. And she mentioned about the solar systems and all the planets. Then I got to know that I was feeling like I'm an astronaut, like going a journey, like got to know about the planets, what are the solar system. It was like she was great. I could get to know about the speech and the planets very well, and she spoke out loudly, and I get to know about the planets in English actually. And now I know what are the planets and what are the inner planets and outer planets in English actually. So I would like to thank her for teaching me. And the points she had was, she was so confident in speaking. She had the points, but she did it in a great way. And I got to know the pronunciations. Like she spoke, I'm saying solar system, but she spoke like solar system. It was so different, and I liked the pronunciation. I wanted her to speak out loudly, and she gave some like new advices and like a journey on going into planets. I hope she has an interest in becoming an astronaut. Yeah, and thank you. That's all.
Letting me speak now. Thank you for letting me speak. I like the program today of Toastmasters. I have gone to some other classes before, but I didn't come for physical classes. I just went online, and I have done table topics that you had talked about, and I have given some speeches about it. And I am willing to give my speech next week, and I will come to.
Thank you. I would like to thank you for. I would like to thank you for letting me evaluate someone, and today's meeting was great. I really understand what the people are saying. Thank you for letting me. I would like to thank you for. I would like to thank you for letting me evaluate someone, and today's meeting was great. I really understand what the people are saying. Thank you for letting me.
Today's meeting was a great job. I learned how to speak and with confidence, and to how to evaluate others and correct others and correct us. I would like to thank all the others because and today's meeting was great.
thank you Sihana and Tehan, and I would like to call our Secretary Dulaya and Vice President Dania for what do they think about the next week's evaluation, and I want to know about the feedback of this meeting today. Please. Your feedback.
I learned why we speak, and I learned how to evaluate people. Today's meeting was very useful for me. I learned what I have to improve. So next week I hope to improve what my mistakes, and thank you.
Today was a great journey, and while I was preparing my speeches, like I got very scared, and now I got the confidence of speaking, and I didn't know how to evaluate. And thank you for Toastmaster Hisham Sahid for teaching how to evaluate, and thank you for Toastmaster Ilyas for teaching like how was the body and the opening of a speech and the closing. And I learned what are my mistakes too today, what I did, and I like the thing what I did today, like the minutes, the showing thing, with the green amber and the green lights, the card, and I think I should practice more with the timings. And today was a perfect journey, and from next week I will learn how to evaluate. Thank you. Okay. I should take the mic. Thank you, Dulaya and our Dania, for giving your feedbacks. And as the president, I would like to say today the meeting was really great. And the thing is, this is the first time I'm evaluating, and I don't know what is evaluation. I think I did a great job, but I will give my full. I will reach the goal to do the evaluation better, and in next week I will be speaking here, so I know what are the things like our Toastmaster Ilyas said. I would like to follow it, and the evaluation as our assistant coordinator Toastmaster Isham Sahid said, I would definitely like to follow those, and our members who did a great job today, and I hope we will do more better in next week also, and I would like to adjourn this meeting. Thank you.